Hi guys, guess what time it is? It's Merry Monday. I haven't done one in a while, but there's a reason for that. There's actually a couple reasons for that. One reason, I had surgery. You should see the other guy. Another reason, and I'm just going to be honest, my depression really kicked my butt. But I didn't let it hit me too hard because guess what I did? I spoke with my psychiatrist. I spoke with my therapist. And we worked it out. So all is good. But I just didn't have the energy for a Merry Monday. One of my favorite things to do in life is to read quotes. I love the one that says, "You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have." Or, where there is no struggle, there is no strength. So let me tell you why I'm telling you all about the surgery and giving you quotes. So back in May, my surgeon fixed my arm. Let's just leave it at that. And then 10 days later, the stitches and staples came out, but my arm, it didn't take, and my arm popped open. You can check me out on TikTok if you want to see how it popped open. So anywho, I went to the ER, and instead of calling my surgeon, the ER doc says, "Hey, I can fix this," and he decides to, stitch it together himself. Well, he stitched it together and left me with a lot of scar tissue, and it made it look like I had a caterpillar. My surgeon was not very happy, and not only did it look like a caterpillar, the ER doc stitched a nerve into like everything. So I was in more pain. So I had to get it fixed again. But guess what? Mistakes happen. So we got it fixed. And was it a big problem? No. So the point here is, when you look at problems, when you look at mistakes, you say, is this a big problem? Will this matter a year from now? And if the answer is no, you need to let it go. And honestly, I saw this as like hey, this will get fixed. And I actually chose Thanksgiving to get it fixed because I knew I'd have time to recover. I could have had this fixed back in August. I just didn't have time to recover. So just remember, if you are coming up with a problem and you make a mistake, just remember, is this a big problem?